Imagine how much more time a student would require without having to do homework every night. Although homework mainly shows how intelligent a student may be, it also shows how hard a student will work. Mainly, teachers push for other academic um, activities such as sports and clubs in a high school, so students won't get into trouble after school. Um, but teachers, by giving students so much homework, students are becoming stressed with doing that on top of sports and other activities. By reducing homework, um, students will also be more interested in school, not going home after school and doing more homework will cause students to be more prepared for the next day. Um, According to the article "Engaging Classroom Games for All Grades," it stated that there are many more games and activities that can be done inside the classroom other than giving out homework. Um, Especially for my high school life, I have been given a lot of homework, but by doing activities in other classes, I can learn a lot more and remember certain subjects and topics from doing activity rather than from doing homework. Um, by also doing activities, um, I get more interested in it than doing homework. Um, but mainly, students or teachers push for students to get involved. um, Teachers should also help students who are willing to learn. When a student doesn't come prepared or isn't putting in the effort in the classroom to learn, it makes it hard for both the teacher but then other students in the classroom who are willing to learn. Everyone knows that that group of people or person who doesn't fully take advantage of their learning environment and asking for help from a teacher. Um, but students will should put the effort in that they have. Um, but then again, students will only put in effort if they're interested in a subject. It is hard to put um, effort into something you don't like. Um, from the article, Homework Hurts High Achieving Students, it stated um, the average amount of homework a student does a night is 2 to 3 hours. That is extremely high for especially someone who is high achieving because they're probably involved in other clubs or sports. So doing 2 to 3 hours a night on top of homework that might be, or not homework, but a club or practice that is an additional 2 hours is taking up their whole night, and they have other stuff they need to do as well. But students are just becoming more stressed out, and there are many things both the teachers and students should do. But working together, doing activities, and not having so much homework will cause students to do better in the classroom. Homework is only stressing students out more. Um, Teachers are also having to do way more grading, and it's making it harder for both of them. But an overload of homework is only stressing out kids. Going to other articles, A Teacher's Defense of Homework, it states that homework is causing students to do better with the more homework they have because it's preparing them for college. Yes, this might be true, but especially at a younger age, I'm talking about 10 years old, so much homework isn't doing anything, it's just stressing them out, which is making it harder for them to learn the next day. If you were a student, you wouldn't be prepared for the next day if you're doing so much homework, or you wouldn't be able to learn a certain way rather than doing 2 pages of homework compared to an activity in class. You will probably learn more doing that activity in class or remember it rather than doing that homework you had the night before. With so much going on top of that homework, those who don't do their homework are also fall behind, and then they have homework the next day, and it keeps on piling up. So those who don't have the time to do it after school just don't have it as easy as those who don't have any other activity or club or sport or whatever it is after school. And it's not a student's fault for getting involved into playing a sport or whatever it is. It's just a way they teach and what they get involved in. So once again, homework may show the intelligence of a person, but it is also how hard a person or how hard a student works. A day without homework is something we can all wish for, but students will only learn from things they are involved in or interested in. Thank you.